Hi, I'm former CIA officer Jason Hanson. I just woke up. It's early, but because I just purchased a new vehicle, I want to show you some of the stuff in my vehicle survival kit, some of the items I'm throwing in the back of this new commuter car we have, in addition to my pickup trucks and all my other SUV stuff. So let's quickly get to that. So I'm going to spin you around here. And again, this is not everything's in here yet, but just to show you some of the stuff's in here. First, got an air compressor. Pretty decent one. You should always have some kind of good air compressor there. I'll show you the company who I got it from, but of course there's a million and one air compressors, so figure out what works for you. This right here is a med kit, so just different things in there. One of the things you should always have in a med kit is a tourniquet. The CAT tourniquet is a great tourniquet to get. Going back here a little bit, just one of my bug out bags, so all kinds of stuff in there. Water filters, food, fire starters like fire still, Bic lighters, the survival blaze. You should have a survival blaze. Go to survivalblaze.com. Awesome way to start a fire. In addition, another bug out bag because, hey, why not? So this here, pull it out, same thing, redundancy, more food, more water filters, knives, flashlights, all kind of stuff here in the trunk. And then this ginormous bag, which you're looking at, this red and blue one, is the vehicle survival kit. So this is the one that always stays in the car. So it's not the bug out bags you can see there that's going with me if I have to bail out. Let's see if I can open this one-handed. Probably, maybe not. Oh, there we go. All right, so get that open. So this is kind of a smorgasbord full of items for the vehicle survival kit. I'll share a few of them with you right now. Duct tape, of course, you should always have duct tape. That is a given. Let's see. I have a stopwatch. And actually, the reason I threw the stopwatch in here, honestly, is not for any survival reason. When we do a lot of pistol classes, I use a stopwatch. And my vehicle kit is always in the back of my car. So every once in a while, if I'm going to a pistol class and I forget a stopwatch, I just grab this one out of here. So that's the real reason that's in here. Flashlight, obviously, you got to have a good quality flashlight. That's in there. This is, try not to block it. Should have a good Tonto knife or multiple knives. This is just one of my, make sure I don't slice myself as I'm trying to do both things here. So just a good Tonto knife, good folder here, in addition to all the fixed blades that I've got in there. Here, you can see that's a good Coleman spotlight. I've got a spotlight in there. This is more med kit stuff inside of here. This is just a fixed blade knife. This is paracord. So you should, of course, always have paracord for building shelters, for many, many different things in there. I've got, this is a backup water filter, meaning this is like if the worst of the worst of the worst comes and all the other good stuff like my serve filter breaks. That is kind of a last ditch thing that I threw in there. This is just a wet bag, just to throw some items in case I need to bug out or go somewhere. I have a nice blanket in here. You can see there, and of course you can see that I folded it up very, very well done on there. This is a military type poncho. You can use this, and as you can see, it's falling out of there. You can use this as a shelter. You can obviously use it just as a straight poncho, but that's in there. I have another med kit. Also got some gloves. You should clearly have a good pair of gloves in your vehicle kit. And then here, of course, one of my, make sure you can see it, I'll switch hands. One of my favorite items, shake it out of the sheath, undo it so it's easier to come out. This is a kukri. This is what they use, the Gurkha warriors in Nepal use. Awesome blade. Actually, I have a lot of people who use this for home defense who don't like to use guns. So this bad boy is awesome for camping, for, this is when I mostly use it, for camping, for cutting down small kindling, for building shelters. I was moving stuff around in a fire not too long ago. So one of these should definitely be in your vehicle survival kit. I got camp suds in case I actually want to shower. Who knows? I have a siphon here, a gas siphon to get gas out. I've got one of the mini solar panels. That's what this thing is. I have some, what is this? Everybody knows what this is. I have some dryer lint just to make starting a fire easier, because in a crisis situation, you want to make life as easy as possible for yourself. Let's see. I have a bandana. Of course, put it around your neck. You can carry things in it. If you want to use it as a self-defense tool, just put a rock in there and then sling it around and whack the living daylights out of somebody. That is another option too. Let me see. I've got so much stuff just in here. This is a kit with just various things like it has a cup, it has flashlights, it has matches, more stuff like that. I have another ginormous knife. A buddy of mine is EJ Snyder. He's an Army Ranger. He's probably seen him on Naked and Afraid and all that. I think he's been on that show like a gazillion times. But this is one of his big blades that EJ created. So just another, pull it back here, just another solid knife that if you have to go build a shelter or hack something down or someone down, will certainly do the job, in addition to the kukri. And then I just got stuff buried and buried and buried and buried. These are some emergency rations, one of these bars that you can eat. I've also got some other survival food, some better survival food tucked in the bottom here. And I'll give you the last few things. That is just a steel canteen. I recommend getting the metal type and not obviously plastic, because that means you can put this over a fire to cook things and all that. So you can boil water in an emergency. Of course, you can filter water and put it in there and carry around. So you should have some type of water container, and make sure it's a quality water container such as this. See if there's any last few things that are gun oil. This is our very expensive gun oil. It's called Spy Lube. Go to spylube.com. You can see it. But because I've always got guns on me and you need to make sure they run and you can take care of them, have some type of gun oil in your emergency kit, just because clearly you want to keep your guns running. So that is in there. And this one is our very popular Versa knife. It is a rescue knife. So with this, get that flipped open right. This was made for self-rescue, so cutting seatbelts. It's got a glass breaker, it's got a pry bar, it's got all types of things. And if you go to versanknife.com, pretty sure that's it. And go to versanknife.com, you'll see if any are still available. So because I got to run, as I said when I started this, it's early in the morning. I got to get somewhere, and of course I've got to put this all back there, which will make it even more disorganized than before. But hopefully you learned a thing or two. Hopefully you saw something in here. So have your bug out bag or two, and then have your vehicle survival kit with a ton of items in there. My name is Jason Hanson again. I'm a former CIA officer. If you want to see the complete contents of my vehicle survival kit, every single item I have, down to the littlest thing, make sure and check out the link below and you can get my vehicle survival contents. Otherwise, like, subscribe, turn on that ring notification, and have a wonderful rest of your day.